Back. All right, hey y'all. All right, Ms. Malcolm Hughes here, back as promised, trying to do this once a week. It's probably gonna be bi-weekly for the rest of 2018, but I'm going to really try for once a week. So this video will be quick. Just want to update y'all on the books that I am going to read to round out and finish 2018. Can't believe it's already about to be 2019. I just remember celebrating 2018, but a lot has happened this year, positive, a lot of change and just like transformation and transitioning in my life. So a lot has happened, though the year has flown by quickly, and I am so grateful just for like this magical year that I've had. Just a year of magic. El año maravilloso. So I'm working on one of my goals over the next year, 2 tops, even though my tutor thinks I can do it in 6 months, is becoming fluent in Spanish. And there's personal reasons for that hopefully over time will become obvious if all goes the way I want it to. But I've loved Spanish since I was 9. I grew up in Chicago, right outside of Little Village, which is like Little Mexico. So I've always been around the Spanish language, always wanted to know it. I've studied here and there, studied in school. Unfortunately, did not leave school like fully able to speak, definitely not fluent. Again, just from like personal study, I also minored in it in undergrad, and then, you know, friends, people you date, all these things. So you learn a little more and little more the more and more you go. So again, I know a lot more than I can speak, but my goal is for that no longer to be the case. I want to be able to speak confidently. I want to be able to just be fluent. I want to be able to go to school in a Spanish speaking country and it not be an issue. I already visited a lot of Spanish speaking countries. A special trip coming up in January to a Spanish speaking country. Won't tell y'all, gonna send pictures, probably vlog a little bit, definitely going to blog about it, but that's not why y'all are here. What y'all are here for is to figure out what books I am reading to round out 2018. So because I just started a new job, I'm working on becoming fluent in Spanish, like just other things in my life, books are always a priority, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm gonna read these 6 books over the next 6 weeks. No, I'm gonna be very realistic about what I can and cannot do, and what I'll be able to record. Also, sometimes I read books that never make it onto the blog or never become videos, but these are the books that I will read and talk about. So I'm very excited. Here we go. So should only talk when I'm in camera, when I'm on camera. See, that's what happens when you're learning. Anyway, so only talk when you're in the frame. So the first book is We Were 8 Years in Power by Ta-Nehisi Coates. This is always timely. Anyone who knows me knows Coates is one of my literary baes, top 5 favorite contemporary authors. So, I started reading this when it first came out, right? I've gone back and I'm like rereading it now, but all these notes are from when I first read it. None of the notes are new because I've just gotten past where I was. So it was amazing then. Don't want to say too much about it now, obviously. I don't know if I agree with him completely on everything, but that's always a good thing. But I'm very excited to actually finish it and make it all the way through, so we can all talk about it together. So that's one book, We Were 8 Years in Power by Ta-Nehisi Coates. If you don't have it, you should pick it up. Second book is actually coming to you all in a movie very soon, and it is, I don't even want to show it. I know so many people are like, what is it? But so many people read it. I just saw a guy on the train reading it yesterday, and I love it because the cover of the book, the artwork is amazing. Anyone know yet? Anyone guess yet? Yeah. All right. Children of Blood and Bone. I actually picked this up over the summer and I'm just now getting to it. So I'm very excited to read this. The cover, every time I see it's just so pretty. Look at it. Like, I just want to hold it like this. It's so pretty. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm excited to check this out. It's stunning. So this is one of the ones I'm super excited to get into, to like dive in and discuss. So definitely check that out. As always, I'm always reading comic books. I don't review comic books the way that I should, especially for the like sheer number that I buy and read. However, as promised in like earlier videos, I did say that I was going to try to start including comics more. So this is a shorter series. It's the Nancy Drew series. All right, so my camera decided to be a hater, but I'm back. So the comic book series is actually the Nancy Drew series. It is a short 5-part mystery. As you can see, I have 4 here. My comic book store did email me earlier this week saying that the 5th one is in, so I need to go pick it up. But yeah, so 5 parts. I've read 1 through 4, so once I read the 5th part, I will talk about the entire miniseries and how I felt about it. Just FYI, if you've never been a fan of like the original Nancy Drew series or any of that, you will be right along with me. I've never not been a fan. I've just never read it prior to this, so I'm coming in never having experienced it at all. So this has been exciting to read as well. For the most part, that's it. One of the things that I can share, one of the new things I'm going to be doing moving forward, probably not with this video because I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm going to do it. I have buttons. I have Ms. Malcolm Hughes buttons. I gave one away, and then also one of my dear viewers hit me up and was like, I want to support you, how can I purchase this? He's awesome. I don't know if he'd be comfortable with me saying his name, so I won't, but thanks for the support always. He's like just someone who always supports me, so I really appreciate that. But I have buttons. It won't focus on it, but yeah, they're dope. And I will be selling these, so you'll be able to purchase them in the new year 2019. Maybe if I can get it together you can purchase them in 2018, but know that either later this month, next month, or the very latest by January, you'll be able to purchase Ms. Malcolm Hughes buttons, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, those are the books that I'll be reading to finish out 2018. Reviews coming soon. If I have time, more books may be added. Again, I want to do once a week, but I want to do some other things that are like not necessarily books I'm reading, but about some books that I've read. Some themes and stuff for the page, for my channel. So I want to thank all of you for sticking with me, those of you who watch, those of you who comment. I really appreciate it. I do want this to be more of a dialogue type space because I love books and I love talking about books. So I love when y'all read the books. I love when, if you haven't read the books, did my review inspire you to want to read the book? Did my review, like, is this a book you were interested in and my review just had you like, oh no, never mind? I would like to know what books would y'all want me to read. I do want to do that more in 2019. Like, I have books that I want to read. I buy books all the time, so I have tons of books that I want to get to. Also, some of the books I'll be reading in 2019 that I already have, some of them I won't have physical copies because I will be using the library because of future plans. I need to start downsizing. But yeah, so again, super excited. Don't want to make this really long, but do let me know what type of books would y'all like to see me read. What would you like to see me discuss more? If there's a book that you love, like, just let me know. What's the word with books and you and all of it? So as always, thanks for watching, and like I said, remember to give time and to have the best day of your life. And one day I'll explain why I say that and how I came up with that, because it's a really cool story. At least I think so. But I don't want to be a chatty Cathy, so bye y'all. Thanks for watching.
Pretty, witty, girly, worldly, one who likes to party but come home early.